Is this fucking being serious right now? What's going on, guys? This is D&D Vapes, and today is Vape Hacks. So, a lot of you want to know how I do my detailing on my stuff. Now, what I'm using here is spray paint. I usually don't use this. I'm just going to try it and see how it comes out with a little bit. If not, we will go with another method, but for right now, I don't have that other method, which is black nail polish. If you guys have black nail polish, that's the best way to do it. And I should have went to the store and got some, honestly. I have the money on me right now to do it. And I have to mail out a package once I could get down there to the post office for foolish. But here we got, you want to take everything off that you can because you don't want to get nothing else dirty. Alright, so we got this pretty much bare. And this is how I detail my stuff, alright guys? So here we got the sleeve for the triple NYC RDA. And the centerpiece with the engraving, I want to detail that. So what we're going to do is you want to grab, sorry, I left it up top. You want to grab like a Q-tips, paintbrush, anything you have. Nail polish is a really thick paint, so it works a lot better with nail polish. Works way better with nail polish. But what you do is you fill in your letterings and everything on here really nice. You get a piece of paper, toilet paper being the best, and wipe it. Wipe what you can. Try not to wipe inside. And I'll tell you right now, spray paint probably wouldn't be the best to use. Yeah, it's gonna mess up. We need the only thing that's really gonna work nice is nail polish, and I don't have any. Damn it, I knew this was gonna happen. I don't have black nail polish. I'm a guy, I don't carry nail polish. But this is kind of the concept you want. This is kind of what you want to do. Is I could probably ask my neighbor and get some if you guys want to come along. So it like got a little bit in there, but when I wiped it like I'm supposed to, you could see how it's kind of coming out, but you can see how it's filling in the letters real nice. After you do like 1 or 2 coats, it comes out really good. But nail polish, it's a nice thick black paint with nail polish, and it's probably the best thing you would want to use is nail polish because it's dark black. Damn it, I know I had some somewhere in the house too, and I don't remember what I did with it. I bought my ex-wife a big kit of nail polish, and she didn't use the black, so... Let me see if I could get it again. It seems like it'll work. It's just going to take a little more time. So we'll get that in there, let it spread out. Oh, actually, that's working really good. And then, if you can get it to follow along the... It doesn't matter if you get it on the outside part of it, because you could clean it off after. You just little alcohol or paint thinner, and what you do is you just easily wipe around it until the paint comes off. Really? Was that necessary? I'm doing a video over here. Thank you. That's what I thought. See, they know they don't fuck around with me. But you see how they shut it off when I yelled at them? They know. They already know. Actually, they stopped right over here. There's a lot of heroin addicts over there. I think someone OD'd again. What's up, Juan? Alright, it looks like shit right now, but once I clean it and stuff and get the paint off like I do all my other ones, it'll look good. It's just with this stuff, man, it's not going to come out the way I want it. So it's going to be a time-consuming process with this. Oh, here comes another one. I can hear it. Sounds like, or maybe not. Maybe it's just someone's car sounding weird. All right, so you could take a rag too. I think a rag will work better, and you kind of like buff it. That's what I should get my Dremel for, with the polish on it. Oh, clean it the right way. Oh yeah, that's starting to work. Hell yeah. It's giving it a rough look, but it's working. All right, you guys are coming with me. I gotta grab my Dremel and my buffer, and we're gonna put a little more paint on it, and then we're gonna see how it works. All right, let's see. I need my charger before this dies. All right, now I need my Dremel, and I need the buffer, which is in the case. All right, let's go detail this RDA and make this RDA look even better than what it does. This is what I do. I used to do this back in the day. I used to do this to guns. I used to detail guns and stuff for people, and I used to do a lot of detail work. I actually got pictures on my Facebook of some of the guns I did. I'm actually, for you guys, I'll go later on, if I remember, I'll go on my Facebook and I'll get some of the pictures, and I'll do a little I'll post them on Instagram, all the guns that some of the guns I detailed, not all of them, because some of them I could get in trouble for what I did, because I didn't only just detail them, I did some other stuff to them. Together, we're gonna grab this buffer here with a point on it, so that'll allow me to buff around and strip that paint off. We'll put that on here. So we got that all set up, and then you're gonna need a buffing compound to help you clean it, which will be this stuff here. And we're also gonna grab a sander, a sanding pad, in case if we have to have a little help from a sander to clean it off. But we're going to use a sander. These are, I believe this is like about a 120. No, this ain't 120. This is more like 250, I think. It feels like 250. So, all right, let's get this all set up, and let's start detailing this a little bit more. What's up, Jet? Jet. Streaming status, no data. Yeah, my data's off. I ain't using data. That's my RDA. Look at that. So on my review, I messed up. This is a gold plated. I thought it was brass, but because of the plating, it just didn't look, you know, it's a gold plated positive pin, which is why it's getting such good connectivity. I messed up on my video and I said it was brass. So can I see what? I can't see nada. Did you like post a picture or something? Yo. What'd you do? I see something, but it's like real tiny, microscopic. It's like literally it's like that big. It's like smaller than the picture I see. I'm using a program, and that program is like everything's like small on it. The words are small, so I kind of have to like really look hard. So let's get this Dremel ready. We're gonna set up the buffer on it. We're gonna get some more paint on the RDA outer shell there. So let's see how it looks. It's starting to look good. It is. So let's get some more paint. This paint's starting to dry up. I want the thick stuff. That real thick stuff right here is what you want, because it stays easier. It doesn't spread out like water. It'll get in there nice and solid. Alright, so let's get that starting to look good right there. Alright, let's get that triple colored in. We're just going to brush it in there real good. Alright, so now we're going to take the paper, the toilet paper, just to wipe off excess paint around the letters. You want to make sure you get as much off as you can with some toilet paper or something, paper towels, a napkin, a towel, anything you can use to just kind of help you. Hold on, I think my Xavier, did you call me? Yeah. What? Did I take something that you need? Hold on, guys. Sorry, my son needs you for a second. It'll be a second. I won't be that long. I'm a coming. Get dressed. Sorry, but that's the hard part about being a single dad. It's not hard, it's just being a single dad and then not having anyone to help you when you gotta do a video. Well, you don't have to, but I'm doing a video. And it's kind of hard when your kid needs you and you're in the middle of a video. It's like, shit. It's alright though, I don't mind. As long as you guys don't mind, hopefully, you know. I had to wipe his ass. He needs a little help wiping his ass. He's only 5. He does a good job, but I like to double check so he don't have any shit streaks on his underwears. But he never poops his underwears, I know that. He doesn't pee himself or nothing. But I like to make sure that he's clean. Alright, so we're going to plug this in. Hopefully I won't short anything out, because I already shorted out that cord once. We're going to go ahead at this is only 1 speed. It's going to be a little loud, so we're going to rub a little of the compound on here. Oh, that's gonna look nice, nice, nice. Starting to come out nice. I'm almost done. So just let me finish buffing that out. Alright, I might have to do another coat after this. What's up, man? Almost done. I might have to do a little coat on it, but you could see, let's see if we can get it out of the light, but you can see a couple spots there that I got to do a second coat on. But look at how nice that's coming out, man. So that's how it's supposed to look when I'm done. It comes out real nice, man. What's that? Good, bro. Kids first. Look up. This is how. Yeah, one. I think it was him from the real. I gotta get my glasses in. 1 second. I gotta just discipline my son real quick. Yo, why are you screaming? Stop it. Or I'm shutting it off so you guys can watch cartoons. Obviously you can't handle playing a couple games. And I had to get a Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Yo, I sat on these the other night and then I dropped them on the floor. And see, I got a big old chip right there. I dropped them, and then that's all dabs. Look at all that dabs stuck on my freaking glasses right there. I got dabs all stuck on there and shit. Freaking dab head I am. Smoke too much dabs. Alright, so that should be dry enough where I could put another coat on there. Oh, that's gonna look nice, guys. That's gonna look nice. So let's get some of this paint. It's nice and thick. I like when it's thick like that because it really goes on a little bit easier. Let's see if I could do this without touching everything else. I touched the outside a little bit. Oh, this is gonna come out so nice. I think that's good. I just detailed it up a little bit, little touch up, and I think that's all I need, and then I'll wipe that off. Let's see if I could do it without fudging up the paint. I'm gonna have to use the buffer, fuck it, but I touched up the spots that need it. So now when I buff it out, it should be nice, clean, solid black. Do you know how nice that's gonna look back on the RDA? Check this out, watch. I hook up my shit, yo. I like my stuff looking nice. I like everything to match, and if it don't match, I make it match. Oh, I hate these washers that came with it. That's the only thing, is the washers are kind of shitty. Alright, here we go. It's on. Up. Single airflow, double airflow. Let's just get a little quick test look and see how it's gonna look. Let's just see how it's gonna look. Alright, so that's how it's gonna look. It's gonna have all the black lettering. It's gonna match nice. Oh yeah, that's gonna look really nice, guys. What this time I used black spray paint, but I used like this kind right here, Red Devil. But I usually use nail polish. Nail polish works really good. Once you get it in the crack, it will not come out. You understand what I mean? Because once it's in there, it's good. What you do with the nail polish, because nail polish works better, you take some alcohol on a napkin and you just wipe it, and it'll wipe everything on the outside, and then whatever's in the crack is usually stays in there. But this time, because of the spray paint is a tougher paint, it's going to hold a lot better, especially with these big ones right here, the big cross, the wide space. You want to use a stronger paint so it doesn't chip out or anything like that. So right there, I'll just buff it out and stuff, and then it'll look real nice. So I'm going to do that right now. It should be dry enough. It should be dry enough, and it should come out really good. Let me just take a sip. Cotton mouth. Alright. Let me take all this stuff back off. You don't want to contaminate your mod. Almost done. I got a little speck right there I'm trying to get off. That has to be perfect. Get that little piece off, and that looks good. Let's clean it up. Excuse me. That was the soda. Sorry. Alright, it looks nice. Oh, shit. Damn, I didn't even drink that much soda yet. Just grab a clean piece and then just wipe it out, make sure it's all clean inside. Alright, let's check it out. There we go, all done. Dude, that looks nice. There we go. Bam. Yeah. Got paid once to order some of your juice and that Kennedy and bronze. Alright, hit me up on Instagram in a few after I'm done with this, and we'll be able to take care of that, alright? Most definitely be able to handle that for you. So we'll talk about it over there, or we could do it in if you got Google Hangouts, we could do a video and chat on there and get it done for you, okay? I told you I'll help you out with that. So but what do you guys think? I gotta clean it up a little bit better later. Actually, I could do it right now. I got some alcohol with me. I put some alcohol in this little cologne spray bottle. It just kind of makes it easy to carry around if you need to. but we'll just wipe it down, make sure it's clean. There we go, that should be good. Some alcohol cleaning it is very good. Disinfect it. But yeah, that came out really nice, guys. I really like that. Yeah, you can use any color nail polish too, by the way. It doesn't have to be a certain type. As long as it's a good nail polish, you can use any color you know prefer, and then you could go ahead and do what I just did. Make sure your paint is really in there really good. Let it dry up. And what the nail polish, why the nail polish is easy, is you get some nail polish remover. When it's dry, you rub it. And when you rub it, you'll notice it'll start coming off of this part first, the outer layer, this outer part. It'll rub off of this first before it would rub off on the inside, because the inside is going to be a thicker layer. You want to cover this completely, like a big blob. Just cover it. Just, you know, don't make it real thick, because then it's going to be hard to take off. Just make sure it's covered nicely, and then rub it all off, and then it'll just have what's left over. It'll be whatever's filled in here. And that's how I detail my stuff, man. It comes out really nice. I learned it from a guy who does detail work, and he showed me how to do it. He does cars and stuff like that, but he showed me, you know, little tips and tricks on how to do my guns, and I used that and I transferred over to mods, and I think it looks really nice. And it does. It brings out the mod. It gives it more look to it. It doesn't look so plain, you know what I mean? It looks really nice. Everyone's gonna want one of these now too. Oh, you want to see how this hits? Oh, this hits nice. Let me just make sure it's juiced up though. I don't want a dry hit. I got a dry hit yesterday because this hits hard, so it vaporizes everything really quick. Let me make sure it's nice and loaded. I got a nice Clapton build on here, so it hits nice. I do all my own coils, you guys know that, so. Yeah, that's supposed to be closed. There we go. That's it. The triple C NYC triple. You don't have to engrave yours. You don't have to engrave it at all. You can use any thickness. It'll catch. It catches and stays in there. You don't have to engrave it at all. I've done engravings that are very, like, only less than a millimeter, and was able to, you know what I mean, like, just do it and come out real nice. I wish I had my gun. My gun's over in a shop right now, but when I get it out in about a week, I'm getting it back, I'll show you guys how my gun looks. It really, a lot of it has to do with the build that you do in order for it to hit right, but a lot of it also has to do with the connections that you got. Like this one's a gold plated positive pin post, sorry. The post is gold plated, and then you have a copper 510 positive pin, so it hits good. That power runs through it really nice. And another thing is good batteries. You want good batteries with high amperage. What I'm using in this one, let me see what I'm using in here. I forgot which battery I put. I think it's my new battery. Yeah, it is. It's IMR's 18650 300 mAh, 3.7 volts, 35 amps. It even comes with it's NX Joe or something like that. It comes with a scratch off, so you could check and make sure it's an authentic 18650 battery. Make sure you don't got a pre-wrapped one, so it's got a scratch right there. It's got all the info on it. It's got all that. 35 amps, so you have a high amp, which is what you want. Another thing is you want to put your battery upside down. A lot of people are not like cool with that, but if you see that dude on YouTube, that video where that guy, his mod blew up in his mouth, he had a mech mod. And if you look at the mech mod where it blew up at, you can see the burnt holes. It blew out right here. It forced itself out through this part, and you can see burn holes in it and stuff. It didn't have anywhere to vent, so it blew out through the 510, which could have made him choke on it, because it could have shot the RDA into his mouth. That's dangerous, man. So I put mine upside down so it could vent out the holes the proper way. With the positive right here, it'll vent right out. Alright, Jet. It's nice. That shit is badass. Look at that. The triple. NYC triple. The only custom one around that looks like that, because I made it myself. How much am I selling? I don't sell the Kennedys, but I could give you the link to the website. They're going for $10 only at his website. It's the Kennedy 25, and it's nice. If you want to see it, I'll go grab it. It's a really nicely made one, and right now I believe that's what they're going for on his website, though. You can either go on eBay or you could go to his site, but I think on his site they're $10. He's got a sale. Let's say the sale finished this weekend. I think it was this weekend, but if not, they're only $14 on eBay, on his site on eBay. But you have to go to his link. He's got them for 14 bucks. So hold on, actually, I'll show you what it looks like. It comes with a stainless steel drip tip, or I think they have the brass one too that comes with a stainless steel. But I bought this. This is after one. $8 on eBay for this drip tip. It's really nice. It works on the Goon. A lot of E-juice in there. Ooh, that tastes good. And then that's what the inside of it looks like. Sorry about the juice, but it's really nice. There's no burrs, there's nothing. It's so nice, this RDA. They did a good job on it there. I wiped it out so you can see. Really nicely made. Very good with flavor because of the way the shape, it has the conical shape. So your flavor is really good on this. And then you got a nice building deck. I wish you could see it a little bit better, but you got two big post holes, 3 millimeters. The holes are 3 millimeters wide, or round actually. It's got the nice bottom airflow with two tubes. The tubes are smaller than the hole here, so your air is restricted, and it's not restricted in like how much air you get. It's restricted so when it hits the coil, it hits it harder, which gives you better flavor. So that's why they make it that way. That's the purpose of that, to get better flavor. It hits the coil hard, pushing the flavor in your mouth. And then that's the detail work I did on this one. The Kennedy came out really nice. You can see you don't have to engrave it any deeper. It comes out nice. If you engrave that deeper, you might mess it up and probably look like shit. So I would keep it the way it is. There you go, look at that. That shit looks nice. Custom work. That shit is nice. I think the next one I'm going to be doing is this one, the Pico. It's got a nice big white clear spot right there, and also right here. Except for that, I'm going to have a design done on this side and this side, make it look nice. I got my own tank on there that looks better than the one that came with it. The Goblin Mini is smaller, so it looks nicer. Hell yeah. Yeah, don't. If you engrave it, you might mess it up, and you probably won't be happy with it. I would leave it the way it is because it has enough. It has enough depth to come out really nice. Yeah, mine came out nice. You could see it really good. And then if you wanted to come out darker, just put another coat after. When it dries and you wipe it down, do a second coat on it and do it again, and it'll come out even clearer. Just don't use black on the black one because you ain't gonna see it. Man, that came out nice. I gotta put this on Instagram. That's just hot. Oh yeah. Now my avocado, I gotta get red because the avocado, I gotta do the avocado. I want to change the white into red. Thanks, man. Sorry. So that's my today's vape hack. And then tomorrow is new vape hack. This is the wrong one. I'll show you what I'm gonna do tomorrow. This is tomorrow's hack right here. Tomorrow's hack. How to customize and wrap your own batteries so they come out. Ooh, they're back upside down. Yeah. Go do the detail colors according to the mod you have. That's how I do it. I was gonna laugh if that shit didn't start. Yeah, that's why like I did this one black, because my mod is, you know what I mean, it just matches the two. And then like this one, I did the mod with the white and black, so I did it white and then a white drip tip. And then my avocado, I did white, but I didn't want white. I wanted red, and I couldn't find red. So I'm gonna redo it, but for right now it's white, and it looks pretty good because the drip tip has white on it, so it kind of blended in really nice. But I think I might keep it like that. I'm gonna think about it, but I originally wanted red. I didn't want to do white, but I wanted red. So I might redo my avocado. I'm not sure. Or I was thinking of getting the avocado 22 just to have it, because I love my RDTAs with the bottom tanks. I was thinking of getting the 22, a black one, and doing that one with the red on it, and using that on a different mod or something like that. But yeah, it's really easy to do, guys. It's a DIY, do it yourself. Customizing your own mods, your own RDAs. Just try to be safe. Make sure that you clean it good before you put it on and start vaping on it. Like I wiped it down with alcohol and stuff to make sure, you know, it was sterilized. So yeah, it does look good the way it is. So how many mods do I got, Anthony? Shit, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 right here by itself. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You gotta go on my, you know what? The best way to do it is go on my Instagram. I put up a video on my desk, and you can see all my mods and all my, well, not all my tanks, but some of my tanks, and then you'll know how much I got. Everything I got on that Instagram video is what I have. The car stalled out. Damn. That's a piece of shit. $1,000 for that? I only paid $2,000 for mine, and mine's a 2004 Hyundai Fiat SUV, and it runs nice. I got AC, all that shit, power, locks, windows. This car is a piece of shit. I can't believe he paid $1,000 for that. What's up, Charles? Yeah, the avocado and the H-Priv together look really nice. That's one of my favorite setups. And then the RX is my other setup that I like. My other new setup for my mech is this one. Check that out, Charles. I don't know if you were in here, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It came out nice, man. I try to keep them matching. That's why I try to keep all my shit to match, to look like I got the gold goon, the gold and black goon, and I got that with the Twisted Messes box mod, and the gold are the same colors, so they look great together. The avocado with the H-Priv. I got the Theorem with the simple mod. Or no, not the simple. I got a different mod. I forgot which one it is. I got the simple mod. I got two simple mods. So I got the copper and I got this one. Then I got another mech mod. I forgot what thing. That's 3. Then I got the Stingray. That's 4. Then I got this 18651 that I keep forgetting the name. That's 5. I got the Dimitri. That's 6. I got the Joker. 7. The Joker, that's 7. The Noisy Cricket, that's 8 unregulated box mods. I got the Cloudy Vapes, that's 9 unregulated box mods. Cloudy Vapes, which one? I think I got one more. That's who's that? Damn, there was some girl. Yo, these girls is crazy over here. I'm telling you, they're fucking nasty, but they hoes straight up. Like, the chick just literally walked out the dope heads dude from downstairs in fucking her underwears, and swear to God, looked like she had no bra on, walking back upstairs. Like, I think she's like butt ass naked, pretty much. She must be doped up. She's in the backyard, so no one can see her but me, but she don't know I'm right here. Yeah, the simple mods are cheap. If you go on eBay, you can get them for like $9, like $9-10. They went down. They used to be 20, then they went down to 18. Now they're down to fucking $8, $8, $9, $10, somewhere around there. I got this for free. I fixed it. Someone had it broken, so I gave him my Kanger Tech box, my Kanger drip box, my single 18650 drip box. For this, and he was like, "You sure this is broken?" He was like, "That thing's new." I was like, "It's alright, man, you can have it." So I traded him just the box mod. I traded him. I took it apart, I fixed it, put it back together, and it works nice. That's why I'm glad I know how to fix box mods, because that's one of the reasons why I got a couple of them, because of being able to fix them. Nah, actually, my neighborhood is nice compared to where I used to live at. I used to live in Bridgeport, Connecticut. If you look it up online, you'll see it's one of the worst cities in the U.S., Bridgeport, Connecticut. I moved out when I was 22, and I live over in Sanford, Maine. Sanford, Maine just turned into a city. It's basically a scum town. Like, there's a lot of scum, low lives, like a lot of junkies, drunks. a bunch of gossipers and stuff like that. But as far as like, a bunch of dope dealers, you know, but other than that, there's not a lot of like hard crime, like murders and stuff like that. There's ODs, but nothing really that big. You're gonna order a Wotofo simple for 39, so like 29 US. Nah, like I was gonna get one of the ones I got, like this. This is a simple, but this is a different company, and I got this one. Actually, no, this one's from Foolish. That's right. This one's different. The one I got is inside. I got it for I think it was $11 at the time. It was free shipping, $11, but it's a simple mod, not from Wotofo. The one I got, it says simple on the box, and that's it. No, downwards, no. I prefer them, and so do a lot of other reviewers. If you go around asking them, there's a lot of reviewers who put them upside down because of the way they built the mechs. The safest way for you is to put them upside down. Once again, I'm going to explain this why one more time, because I think it's worth explaining to someone who doesn't know or understand why. Alright, so I'm going to show you real quick, and it'll make perfect sense when I explain it. Mech mod. This is a hybrid. No venting hose on the top. Alright, so no venting hose on the bottom of that. You put it together, and what do you have? You have a perfectly sealed 18650 in there where your positive pin is. There is no venting there at all, nothing whatsoever. Alright, your bottom, this is your negative. Well, this is what's supposed to be your negative. Alright, so basically what I just did, I put it upside down, you see? My negative is touching the positive pin, which doesn't make a difference in an unregulated mod, because the current's going to travel either way the same way. Alright, now what happened is I'll show you simple real quick. You have a positive battery. A positive side of the battery has these little slots right there. If you ever wonder why they make your positive like this and not like a double A battery where it's just all one solid piece of metal, the reason is because underneath this positive connector here, underneath that there's a little round cylinder shaped flat thing underneath that. What happens is, let's say this is your positive, the top of your positive. Underneath that you got a round cylinder that's flush with the underneath. What happens is when your battery vents, that cylinder pops up and hits the bottom of your positive. Now underneath that part, it's just a little pin. Actually, it's a plate with pin, and your battery will vent out of there, and then it comes out through these holes right here. So your battery doesn't have like a special like vent hole or not. That special vent hole is right under your positive. If that positive is sitting in your box mod, your mech mod like this, and it vents, look at how tight. Actually, look at how tight it is around there. It's snugged. There is no room for that battery to actually release that ventilation out fast enough through here all the way out to the bottom without exploding. That's why if you look at some of the people where their mech mods blew up, you'll see a big gash of like smoke and burnt shit right through here, is because it forced itself out, causing the person to blow up their face. That's why I put my battery upside down like this, because now what happens is I got holes in the positive. You can see right through it. See that? You can see me right through the hole right there. You can see through those holes. So that will allow your battery to vent properly through the bottom right there without causing your mod to blow up. Now if it does, it will give you time to toss it and get it away from you. If it vented up here, you really don't have that much time, because the pressure builds up so quick. You just built a pipe bomb, a homemade pipe bomb. But because the positive being on the bottom, it vents. It will allow it to vent. You will see it coming out through the bottom. The gases will come out through the bottom, so it doesn't come up by your face. It won't vent near your face. Everything will shoot out towards the ground. You understand why I do that now? It's so much safer to have your battery upside down, because in an unregulated mod, it's really not upside down. It's upside down, but it's really not upside down. It's unregulated, so therefore it don't matter which way you put it. The current's still going to travel through the metal either way. This is only metal. It's all metal, so there is no proper negative or positive. Now if you had a board in here, then you have to have it where the positive's supposed to be, because it won't work unless if you have it that way. So there you go, and it works just fine. See, still hits hard. It doesn't sag or anything like that. It still hits just the same. And my batteries actually, I actually think one of my batteries did vent. And I don't know if you've seen my video. I have a video with a white battery that doesn't work anymore, and I finally looked inside and the thing popped up and it vented, and I had it in a mech mod and I didn't even know. And I think that's because the positive, all the gases just came right out without me knowing, and it cooled off and it stayed like that. Well, yeah, it does. It makes sense. It should, because it's only a mech mod. Now, if you have a board in there, then you have to actually put it where it requires the positive to be, so it fires and the current travels the right way. That's the only reason why. But in a mech mod, the current could travel either way, and it's not going to do nothing as long as you have it the right way. You know what I mean? You don't have the battery sitting the wrong way. Because you can have two and have a negative positive, then you're going to cause a problem if they're parallel. If they're parallel, you can put them upside down and they'll vent right through the bottom depending on the type of box you got. So you got some mechs that have the ventilation up top, so therefore you can put your positive back up top. But on these or any other mech mod that doesn't have any kind of ventilation in the top, make sure that positive is where your switch is so it can vent out right. No one teaches that. But it's almost like common sense if you know about your ohms, if you know about power, the way it travels and stuff like that. That's why, like, some people have their batteries. You know, Foolish has his upside down. I told him about it. I think a couple other people told him about it too. There's another dude from UK who does the same thing due to the same reason why I do it. And then there's a battery company, I think out of the UK, that requires people to put their batteries upside down in their mech mods due to the way they're made and the way it vents out. So, you know what I mean? It's a battery company that makes batteries. They recommend, I guess, to do it. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but I mean, I believe it's true because I agree with them. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you guys too coming out and hanging out and chilling with me while I talk about this bullshit that no one cares about. You know what I mean? I'm glad you guys are listening, because you didn't know something and you actually learned something. And a lot of people don't sit here and pay attention to me because they think some people don't think I know what I'm talking about. But you know, I'm a 40-year-old man. I know a lot of shit. A lot of people don't realize how old I am either, and you know, I may be a single dad at home and I may be disabled, but I'm very smart. I do a lot of studying. I do a lot. I've been working since I was like 8 years old with my stepdad, doing electronics, building shit, fucking keeping busy teaching me. And I smoke pot because I got MS, and that was my choice because I didn't want to be a pill popper. I was addicted to pills for quite a few years, and I got off pills, and now I'm a stoner, and you know what? I'm healthier, so yeah. Yeah, I did actually. I did say it, and someone actually said something about that, about me saying something, oh, if someone blows up, it's going to be your fault, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, not quite. I don't think so. If someone blows up, it's going to be my fault because I try to help them to put a battery in a safer way for a mech mod. Yeah, some people are so fucking ignorant, man, and they think they know everything. So, you know, they gotta put their 2 cents in and talk shit. But if you took the time to read and learn about current and about fucking ohms and about how your batteries work and power and all that shit, you would know that what I'm doing is perfectly fine. Because why would it not be fine? What would there be wrong, or what would cause that battery to blow up because I put it upside down in the mech mod? That's a piece of metal, you know what I mean? The current's going from one end to another just like it should be. But I'm glad you guys like the way it came out. If you guys got any questions, you know, you can put it down below and I'll answer them if I can help you guys in any way. And like as far as paint goes, I already said it once or twice or 3 times. You can use any freaking paint you want as long as you know that you could clean it off after you're done doing it. Or you could just go ahead and do what I would do, is just use like nail polish, which is the best to use for stuff like this, or spray paint if you want with a Q-tip. Nah, actually, I wouldn't be able to function better because I can't function when I'm straight. I have ADHD. Since I was like 9, I was diagnosed, and then I got diagnosed when I was 13, then I got diagnosed when I was 14, then when I was 18, then when I was 25, then when I was 31, then when I was just 38, I got diagnosed again. All because I have adult ADHD. I can't comprehend, I can't concentrate because I jump from stuff to stuff to stuff. So when I smoke weed, I can actually sit calmly and be able to concentrate on one project and be able to finish the whole project without jumping back and forth to other projects. So that's why I smoke weed, because the weed really helps me a lot, you know what I mean, because of all the medications that stay in it and they don't extract nothing out. And then I have CBD. I have it inside the house and I use that too. I use that helps me to relax. So when I get like stressed out, depressed, anxiety, if I get a little nauseous, headache, stuff like that, the CBD works really good for all those things, man. So there's all different types of things. For pain, CBD don't work good for pain. Maybe for some people, but for me, it don't. I got a high tolerance, and man, pain meds. I was on over 220 something milligrams of oxymorphine and Dilaudid every single day. I had to wake up, take all these pills, all these painkillers, and I was so hooked, man. I was so bad. Man, if you saw me, I was sickly looking. I used to be a serious addict, yo, for real. I was bad. But I always paid my bills, and I always kept my children uptight and right. I never, you know, I always made sure they had what they needed. But myself, I let myself go really bad. But now I'm back on track. I've been clean and sober for 2 years. I had my second year. I had my 1 year. Oh, it was today. I had my 1 year freaking. The fuck is it called? Reunion. Not reunion. Shit, I forgot what it's called. It's a 1 year something, but basically I've been clean and sober for a year. I had to see my doctor today to talk about my plan in life and how I'm doing and stuff like that and all this other shit. So it's pretty cool. And yes, this is CBD, not CBD. This is I guess just THC. Candy, medical. This helps with pain. This helps with your munchies. No, it helps with cotton mouth, I mean. Thank you. 2 years. Damn, my mouth, I just feel like I poured a bucket of water in my mouth. My mouth was dry as hell and I was wet as hell. Yeah, it's been 2 years, man. Like, to some people, it might not seem like nothing, but to be clean and sober for 2 years and go from where I was at to where I'm at now, fucking right, I'm happy as shit. I got my kids. My wife is out of my life. That's a gift, trust me. Being clean and sober, and to be able to open my eyes and see what the hell I was doing with her. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck did I get myself into? I think that's why I was an addict. But yeah, I'm a single dad for like freaking 2 years. I've been single for. I need to find me a new woman, man. Mature, one that doesn't use, one that doesn't smoke, and one that likes kids, because I got kids. So I need me one that likes kids and that will accept mine. Because I was talking to this one girl one time and she found out I had 2 kids living with me and she was out. She took off. Whew, gone. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, man. That's freaking God blessing. Oh, man. I swear to God, man, if I couldn't have my kids here, because Friday I was at court, and my ex was against me, trying to get the kids away from me, and if it came down to it, I swear to God, you guys would not see me here right now. For real. This shit right here, you would not see me. You probably would never see me again. Like, swear to God, if I lost my kids, I would not have time for this. I wouldn't be like killing myself or not. I just would not have time for this because I would be so dedicated to trying to get my kids back. Oh, fucking ho. If it wasn't for me sitting down and grabbing a piece of paper and pen and writing all the facts that happened in my life with her, of what I could remember, as good as I could remember on the dates and everything, I think that she would have won. But because I took my time to write shit that happened down in life, and basically I kept like a little blog of what was going on, how she was like treating us and shit, and I brought that to court with me. And the judge was like, well, do you have anything to say of what kind of blah blah blah? So I was like, actually, I opened up the book. I saw her eyes too. She just opened up her eyes and she was like she was mad. Like you could see like the terror in her face. And I started reading shit from date and what happened, next date what happened, next date what happened. She was mad. And then the judge called her up.
Our cat was next door, Daddy.
He was too, right? I thought so. I asked him too and he said no.
Where's the street, Daddy? Cat Street.
Don't worry about it, go ahead. I got punched in the face. No, I'm just kidding. She got up on the court, up on the stand, and asked her some questions. He caught her out in like a couple lies because she fucked up. Fucked up on some shit, what she was saying, and she got caught out on some lies, so that helped me. She didn't have shit. She didn't have no witnesses. She didn't have nothing written down. She was just saying that I was doing shit, and then the shit that I was doing didn't add up with times and dates and all that. So the judge was like, Mr. something, like, I don't find any abuse on your behalf. Because he even asked me about DHS. I was like, yeah, DHS has been involved against her 4 times. And they were like, well, is DHS here for a witness? And I was like, no. He was like, why? He was like, because they told me they don't need to be involved because I'm doing a great job being a father. And that's what they told me. They were like, your kids are protected. They're fine. They're happy. You don't need us. I was like, cool. I take that as a compliment. Thank you. So I was happy. Well, it's like when you say shit and you don't get the stories right, you know, one lie leads to another lie leads to another lie. So that's where the problems were kicking in, were lie after lie after lie. So that's why every time something happened, I wrote it down. So this way I don't have to lie. I'll just read. And when I'm reading, I don't have to lie. You know what I mean? It's right there for me to read it. The truth, you can still get in trouble for the truth, but usually the consequences won't be as bad because you didn't have to lie and make it so bad that, you know what I mean? So my next step is I have to get a hold of a lawyer and start doing shit with a lawyer and make sure that she can't come after them again. Because just because I won right now don't mean that she ain't gonna come back and try again and try to screw me again. So right now I'm just keeping track of from the day of court to what happens, because she hasn't called, she hasn't even attempted to see the kids. Her from seeing the kids, she hasn't called or nothing. I even told the judge I want her to see the kids, but I want her to get help. I need her to go and get help. She's needs help. You know what I mean? Like, she could be such a good mom, but her anger is what gets her. Her anger is so bad. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jack. And yes, it is. Thank you, LeBron. It was hard, even though it wasn't much of a challenge to get where I'm at right now with the kids, but it was kind of hard. Why? What happened? It's cutting out. It might be my internet. The wire, the internet filter that they put on it, the new one is fucked up, and I called them 3 times already to come fix it, and they won't. No shit. Technology sucks just as bad sometimes. Yeah, like when I had my oldest and I was fighting for my oldest, I kept fighting, I kept calling, I kept bothering her, like, I want to see my kid. The boys have been literally a month already without seeing their mother, about 3 weeks without seeing their mother, and she has no order or nothing against her right now. So right now there's no excuse why she can't just call or send me a text and be like, could I stop by and see the boys? And my oldest one, his birthday is in 3 days. Actually, what's today's date? It's 24th today. in like 2 days his birthday. He's gonna be 8 years old, and you know, I would expect her as a mother to at least try. I expect her to at least try the car. So, because I ain't gonna. Ooh, yeah, I'm not gonna try. Yeah, lying your ass. That's what I'm getting pissed off about. You know what you do is, go to speedtest.net and run a scan, and it'll show what the package is, what your data, your upload, download speeds are, and whether there's any interference. And you could print that out and you could show them. A lot of internet companies use that. It's called speedtest.net. Oh, that's cool. Tell your boy that D&D Vape said happy birthday. And thank you. I'll tell him. He likes the computer too a lot. He likes being on the screen. I try to keep him off though, because this is supposed to be 18 and up because of the vaping and stuff. So I don't really like my son being all up in the cam. Thank you, Levon. Hey, Danny. Come here a second. Come here. Everyone's saying happy birthday to you because I told them it was going to be your birthday in 3 days. So, yeah, they're all talking right here, see? It says right there, happy birthday, little man. See? Happy birthday to you.
Happy belated birthday. J3 Pilot.
See? They're all saying happy birthday. Say thank you.
Thank you. I'm playing my Minecraft.
Yeah, they love playing Minecraft. They're very creative and dangerous. Punk. Go ahead, go play.
You punk. Can I grab your Doritos for you?
Yeah, actually, yeah, you could.
Can I have another one?
Yeah, you can have another one. I knew that's what you wanted. See that? Could I grab your Doritos for you? Yeah. Could I have one? Yeah.
I wanna pick my. I want a big.
You could have just asked me for one if you wanted one. Spicy sweet chili. These are the bomb. Spicy sweet chili. Go ahead, go back over there with your brother. Don't leave him in there by himself. Yeah, I gotta get him a birthday cake. I got some stuff.
Okay, let's go into the end now.
Go ahead, go play. Bye-bye. I got some stuff for him. I got some clothes, some pants, some shirts, some shorts, socks. He's got enough toys. If my check comes, hopefully I'll be able to get him something more, but I haven't got my check yet, so I'm like, those a couple of and then my friend, I met him through the vape shop. He's a good friend of mine now. Him and his wife went out and they got him a bunch of clothes, so he's got a lot of good stuff. And they even went out and got stuff for my other kid. It ain't even his birthday, but it's pretty funny. Man. Yeah, because you live in New York. You ain't that far from me. Yeah, we could talk. Most definitely. But we're going to have to do it not on the phone. We're going to have to do it hangout or something, because my phone's on minutes. And if I sit on the phone talking to your ass, I'm going to run out of minutes. I got to keep my phone with every little minute I could save for emergencies and stuff. But hell yeah. Yeah, he was like, he said thank you. He was happy that you guys, a long time. I already moved on. I don't have a girlfriend, but I already moved on. If y'all know what I mean by that. But I'm already over her. And she ended up calling the cops on me. I don't know what reason, this little boy's, for his birthday at least, or something. There's no excuse for that one. So, what? My video stopped streaming? I said I'm still streaming. I'll hit you. We'll talk later about the money and all that. I don't like talking on here about stuff like that. People might get the wrong idea about it, but we're not doing nothing bad, you know. All right, this candy is good, but that was a big piece, man. And I can feel it. I feel really nice, mellow right now. But then again, I smoked a blunt, so nah, it's this, because I got whole body. I got the whole body feeling. Alright, I'm done with that shit. I still got another piece right there. That shit's good. And I just got a new coil. Oh, that's not the one I want. Shit. It's a new coil for my dabs, but it's the one with the screen on it. I didn't want a screen on it. God darn it. I gotta pop that bitch out. Ooh, excuse me. God, that was a big burp. I'm wondering if I could get the dabs in.